Alright, folks, sorry about that. It's time to do part 2 of my Facebook rant. So now I'm going to be getting into probably the biggest complaint I have of all. And it's actually when I don't understand why there's this gap. Okay. So I've got a whole bunch of friends on Facebook, and then you've got your mutual friends and whatnot, right? But then if you're trying to find someone who you know is on Facebook and you know they're friends with some other people, okay, like I'll give you an example. So there's this gal I know who is on Facebook, and she knew I was on Facebook. But when she went to go and try and find me, she couldn't. I mean, she typed in my name and came up with several other different search results. And you know, I was friends with some of her friends, so therefore you would think the mutual friend algorithm would come in handy. And it didn't, and she still had to end up searching through dozens of lists for me. Now, I'm not one of those unlisted users either. People can find me, if they're in my networks and whatnot. And that just seems dumb if you can't find people who you know are on Facebook, but whatnot. And that has to be like a big complaint. So, I'm still finding, classmates from high school who, I've been friends with for a while. But, I'm just now finding their Facebook profiles, which is pretty embarrassing. There's just a lot with Facebook that's wrong right now, folks. And, I think it was good in its early days, like around 2008, 2009, which is when I first started using it. But ever since then, as they've added more and more features, it seems like the more features they add, like the timeline and whatnot. I mean, yeah, the features are cool, but it's gotten so complex. They've added so many new features that instead of making it easier, it's made it more complex. So there's just a lot about Facebook. And then I guess you also have to, they're also charging people to send messages to people they're not friends with. What the heck is up with that? I don't know. Anyway, so this is Sam Whitfield, Whitfield Analysis, and just my non-political rant for the day about Facebook. Take care. God bless.